One of the most common questions that people ask me is, hey Mitchell, how does your daily routine look like? That's why I've decided to shoot this video and to take you along with me today as I go through my routine, so that hopefully you can take some bits and pieces and some inspiration from it as well. So the first thing I do in the morning when I wake up is I prepare a protein shake for myself. Mix this real well. We're good to go. So we're good to go now. Let's hit the gym. Okay guys, so we just arrived at my gym here in Bali. So I train at Body Factory Bali. I usually go here 5 to 6 times per week in the morning straight when I wake up. This helps me to wake up my body, get into peak state, and helps me to stay in shape, which I think is really important if you are an entrepreneur. You know, if you're an entrepreneur, it's like being a top athlete. You need to be in shape, you need to get your energy levels in order, and going to the gym just helps you to do that. One thing about this gym, it's known as one of the most expensive gyms in Bali. You pay around 230 euros per month for your membership. And when I tell this to other people, they call me insane that I pay so much money for a gym membership, because you could go to the gym for 20, 30, 40 euros a month and you would probably get the same machines. But one thing that I like about this gym, because it's so exclusive, there aren't that many people around, so you never really have to wait long for a machine to become available again. And also they have really great recovery facilities, saunas, they've got different ice baths, and there's just a really great community, so that's why I love this gym. So I wanted to show you guys the inside of the gym, but officially you are not allowed to film inside, so I cannot bring the camera inside, but I'm going to secretly record the inside from my phone so that you guys still have an idea of how this gym kind of looks like and what you're getting for this price. So let's go inside. I wanted to show you the inside of this gym. I need to do it by phone because officially cameras are not allowed. So yeah, this is the little outside CrossFit part of the gym. And then inside there's like a weightlifting area. There's weights area as well, which I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to turn around the camera. So we just finished the morning workout, and usually what I do after the workout is I go to a coffee shop or I go to a co-working space to do some deep work. And today I decided that I'm going to take you guys to one of my favorite co-working spaces. So let's go there. Okay, so we just arrived at one of the co-working spaces. This co-working space is called Deepwork. And the reason why I like to work in a co-working space versus just working at home is because working at home is great. It's great freedom to be able to work at home. But I like to train my brain that as soon as I arrive at a certain location, either an office or a co-working space, my brain knows that it's time to be productive and it's time to get shit done. And when I get home, it's time to relax and wind down, or do less of intensive work, like doing meetings with my team. So I just want to show you guys around. Let's go inside and I'll show you Deepwork. Okay, so this is the common area and I want to show you guys inside where the focus rooms are. So one of the advantages of being based in Bali is that I'm 7 hours ahead of my team. That means that in the morning I get a lot of uninterrupted working time, so my deep work time. And in these few hours, I am able to go through my email inbox, my Slack messages, I can strategize, I can review my team members' work, and I can give them input so that whenever they wake up, they know what needs to be done. And this really helps me to proactively steer my business in the right direction. And this has been an absolute life hack for me. And I think in the past quarter, in the past 4 months that I've been here in Bali, my business has grown a lot because of this advantage. So yeah, that's one of my life hacks. So I also want to share how much you pay if you want to work in a co-working space like this. I believe this one, I think you'll pay around 3 million rupiah per month. That's around 200 euros or 180 euros per month. That gives you unlimited access, so 24/7, and it also gives you access to a ton of different facilities, like for example the pool, but also like a coffee shop inside. And I also want to show you guys the meditation and yoga space upstairs, and there's a tennis table around the corner, so like a typical co-working space with lots of facilities to make sure that you are productive but also happy and enjoying life. Let me guys take you upstairs to the top, because it's a really nice view and it's quite an interesting location to see as well. Okay, so this is the upstairs area. This is like a meditation slash yoga deck. I believe there's someone inside, but I still want to show it to you, so let's go there. So I wanted to take you guys upstairs to show you this yoga slash meditation deck. Sometimes during the day when I'm working and my brain is just racing and I need to calm myself down, I walk up the stairs and I come here, close my eyes for 10-15 minutes, just calm down my mind, and then I go back to work, and it helps me to keep my productivity levels consistent. And also, if you just look around here, like the beautiful view, it just helps me to keep motivated and inspired as well. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys as well. So I've just finished my deep work and I've given you guys a tour of the co-working space. Now it's time to go for lunch, and let's head out to one of my favorite lunch spots, and yeah, I'll take you there. Let's go. Today I'm taking you to one of my favorite spots to have a steak. You see, this is not a fancy place, but they know how to cook a nice piece of meat. So let me take you guys inside and show you around. So this place is called Meat Emporium, and actually when you order your meat, it's just like going to the butcher. So in here you can just pick which piece of meat you want to have, how you want to have it prepared, and then they'll just cook it up for you. So let's go pick out some meat. Okay, can I please have the beef strip loin grass-fed? I want the third one from the top. This one, yes. That's great. Medium rare, please.
Medium rare.
One Coke Zero, please. And one soda water. So the steak has arrived and it's almost time to have my lunch. But before I get started with eating, I want to share a little bit about my philosophy about how you can create your daily routine. I approach life as like I'm in a laboratory. Whenever you're in a laboratory and you're trying to find this winning formula, what you're doing is you're putting different compounds together and you're observing the effects. Once you have a winning formula, you want to stick with that winning formula. If you believe that you can further improve that formula, well, try to add a little thing to it or remove a little thing from it and see if you become happier, more productive. And once you do so, keep doing it. See, for the past 4 months, I have done the routine that I've showed you guys in this video, and it has helped me to be super productive and happy. I feel really fit, my energy levels are high. But I also want to emphasize what works really well for me doesn't mean that it necessarily works really well for you. So you should always do your own little experiments and create your own winning formula to see what works for you. That being said, let's eat some steak. Welcome back, guys. We are back in my villa, and usually what I do after lunch is I go back home and I do the meetings with my team members, my customers, my suppliers. I usually take them from home. My brain kind of likes to have a little change of environment because it gives me a new boost of energy, creativity and motivation when I do this little change of environment. So that works well for me. Yeah, I also want to tell you a little bit about the villa that I'm staying. So right now I am renting a villa here in Bali because my own villa is currently being built. I still need to wait around 12 to 14 months before it is completed. So I've hopped around quite a few villas so far. This villa that I'm staying right now is a 2-bedroom villa. I'm renting it for around 2,500 euros per month. If you include electricity, it's probably around 2,800 euros per month. So why am I renting a 2-bedroom villa? Because I like to have a little bit extra space, and I didn't want to get a roommate. I don't want to share it. I just like some extra space, some privacy, and I think it's worth paying a little bit extra money for. One thing that I almost forgot to mention is that throughout the day I try to drink at least 3 liters of water every single day. I know that staying hydrated is an absolute must if you want to stay in peak state because all of the water helps you to flush out all of the bad stuff out of your body. So I like to drink bottled water, I drink sparkling water, and I try to finish at least 4 of these bottles every single day. And drinking these bottles and finishing these bottles allows me to track how much water I drank in a single day. So let's get started. This is going to be my 3rd bottle today. Yes, I drink a lot, and so should you. Stay hydrated, guys. So whenever I have a few free hours in my time schedule, I try to go to the Bali wake park and I try to try out some new tricks, you know, challenge myself to overcome the voice in my head that tells me that I'm not good enough to do a certain trick. And I like to show that voice in my head who is the boss and actually do those tricks. That's what we're going to do today, and I'm going to take you guys along as I'm going to be hitting the wake park and hopefully nail a few nice tricks along the way. So let's do it. There's something that I really like about wakeboarding, and it really has a huge impact on our daily life, because every morning we wake up with that little voice in our head that tells us to just stay in bed for 30 more minutes, or that one day where you're feeling a little bit weak and you don't want to go to the gym, or when you've got a lot of work to do and that voice in your head just tells you to just quit early, you know, you've worked enough. And that's when you need to keep pushing through. Every single day you need to master that voice in your head, otherwise it will master you. And the nice thing about wakeboarding is whenever you are on the board, there's constantly this voice in your head that is telling you, like, don't take this jump, you're not good enough, or don't try this trick, you'll fall. But then you still do it and you show that voice in your head who is the boss. And after one point, it starts to become quiet and you feel nearly invincible. And the same holds true with entrepreneurship, or if you want to go to the gym and you want to become really fit, you need to continuously conquer that voice in your head. So start practice it every single day. Alright, that was fun, guys. We've done some backflips, we've done some nice jumps, some grinds. We had our daily doses of adrenaline. Now it's done here. Let's head home, and then I'm gonna show you guys my evening routine. See you there. So welcome back in the villa. The last thing that I wanted to share with you today in this video is my evening routine. As an entrepreneur, my brain is always thinking about business. It's trying to think 5 moves ahead in the chess game of business. It's thinking about how I can improve my products, my services, what team members to hire next, how to train my current team members, and it's always ongoing here inside my head. If I go to bed without winding down, then most likely I'll be laying in bed, staring at my ceiling and just continuously grinding on in my mind about all of the things that need to be done. So my evening routine, I generally have an agreement with myself that after 7 or 8 maximum in the evening, I need to switch off all devices, or at least all of my communications where I have business conversations with either my team members or my customers. I also don't really go on social media anymore. And what I do is I simply open my laptop or go to a television and watch some Netflix, alright? Some non-business related movies or series to just turn my brain off. And while doing that, I usually dim all of the lights so that slowly but surely my brain starts to go into sleeping mode. And then once I go to bed, I actually don't have any issue sleeping. I fall asleep straight away, and I try to get a nice 7 to 8 hours sleep. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, if you thought it was valuable and you've got some great insights and you want to see more videos like this, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more. That being said, thank you so much, peace out, see you in the next one, and I am going to chill out right now.